Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Friday edition of Shortcuts to Your Soul. It's our live Q&A. And before we get into this, I want to remind everybody that there will be no meditation segment tomorrow on Saturday. We usually have a meditation segment on Saturday and a discussion about meditation. This is a very important time in our species history. We need to learn to master our minds and bodies and not be subjective to them. Good morning. We're going to wait a few minutes for everybody to come on before we get into questions and answers. Thank you. It's a brand new, beautiful day. So it's Friday, May the 19th, as we get near the summer solstice, where very high energy to access for creation today. And again, good morning. Hello, guys. Good to see you. So we're at this wonderful point in human consciousness, collectively speaking, that we can manifest heaven on earth, or we can manifest another few thousand years of unnecessary suffering. Some would say that suffering is necessary. I disagree. Suffering is only necessary until you decide it is not. These energies coming into the planet right now are getting more intense, and you will see an exceptional uptick in them over the next 10 days. We had our 1.5 days, 2 days of relief from it, but it's going to be cranking up again. Hydration, grounding, these are things you need to learn and practice. Proper hydration. That doesn't just mean drinking water, but drinking salt, water that's been remineralized, preferably with Celtic sea salt, which has got 84 key trace minerals in it that you want to put in your water. I usually put a pinch of Celtic sea salt in a glass of water every time I drink water. I want to keep the electrolytes up. You also want to go out and ground, get your feet on the ground, go out in the forest, go to the beach, get your feet in the water. You want to get in places where you can get your body physically in contact with the earth so that the body can resync to the planetary field, which is what your body thrives on, is the planetary field. And meditation would be the third and most important thing, is to learn to meditate. And what is meditation, right? Meditation is being able to place your mind and body into a state where they're not disturbing you or distracting you, where you can begin to explore the fundamental nature of who and what you are as something that's independent of the body, independent of the mind, not separate from them, but able to function independently from them. That means you don't have to be subjective to the thoughts and emotions and memories in your mind. And you can make decisions very differently when you're not subjective to your mind. Good morning. Hi, guys. Morning, Christopher. Good to see you. Hi, Lori. Good morning. What someone said, I just went out to a celebration and walked on the ground. Yeah, get on the ground, especially the next 7 to 10 days. Get your feet on the ground as at least 20 minutes a day where you're in direct contact with the earth. Yes, and this is Friday Q&A, so you can ask questions and I'll bring through the answers that come through for you. So feel free to do that. If you have a question that you really want to, because once we get going and the questions start flowing through here, I will not be able to get through all the questions. So in that case, if you want to prioritize a question, if you're on YouTube, you can use the super chat feature. If you're on TikTok, you can go to my bio and click the bio link there and submit your question through PayPal. And for as little as $1, you can have your question answered. But you can do that if you wish. So these energies coming in can only be used in two ways: through the vibrations of love or the vibrations of fear. And the dominant emotions you are holding in your mind and body are going to be amplified right now. So you're really going to want to learn to differentiate your awareness from your emotions and from your body. This is so important. Most of the emotions that you're experiencing are not who you are. They're elements based on memories and experiences you've had in the past that are often activated and triggered by events in time space that are happening in the present moment. But you as a soul have the ability, oh, thank you for that ball cap, really appreciate it. I like it when people can do that. I know that's really cool. TikTok ball cap. So that process of being able to differentiate between your emotions, your body, and your awareness is really important. A lot of people are doing really crazy things like the mass shootings and people flipping out. It's not because they're bad. It's because they haven't learned to distinguish between their emotions, their body, and their awareness. So their awareness is caught up or embroiled in the thoughts, memories, and emotions that are stored in your body. And these energies that are coming in will amplify whatever you're holding on to, whether it's good or not so good. The energies will amplify what is there for you. So keep that in mind over the next few days. Your emotions are not who you are. Please remember this. You're hearing all kinds of nonsense that, I can't control my feelings. I just can't. That's nonsense. Your emotions are not who you are, and you have absolute authority and dominion over them if you learn how to do that. You have to realize your emotions and your body are very intimately connected. Your emotions are based in the body, which is about survival. Your energy, those emotions, when you shift your energy from the body to what you are as a spiritual creating intelligence, those emotions can then be used as a creative energy that can produce the things you need in your life. Really. Laura Lee's asking, anything from my, thank you for those birds. Look at these wonderful things. Ball caps and hearts and birds. And thank you so much, TikTok people. I really appreciate it. Hi, Amy. Good morning. So somebody's saying, anything from my ancestors. Let's see what we got. Getting around slow, deep, rhythmic sound today. Laura, you want to get around low, deep, rhythmic sound. If you can, I would recommend, again, what comes to me is getting online and looking for Tibetan chanting. These are really, really low tones. Some of these monks have spent 50 years perfecting their tone, that one tone. And when they do it, yes, I will. So get around really low vibrational tones, like not low in energy, but low notes, like deep, like om, like deep, even deeper than that. Tibetan chanting will really help you tune into the energies that they're trying to communicate to you. Because remember, you can connect to your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones that are not in a physical form anymore. You can learn to connect to them energetically. And I recommend that you learn to do that because you can gain so much more information and knowledge than you can get from this world, right? So learn to do that. But yeah, connect to the lower tones of information energy. A question from Basia on YouTube. Does my guide have a message for me? Funny how they give me songs like that. You need to be alone today. You need to be by yourself. Not, yes. When they're saying by yourself, they mean not caught up, not embroiled in your thinking mind. Like to be by yourself, by your personality, not in your personality, but simply in a place where you're observing your personality. Getting yourself to a place where your awareness is not enslaved anymore by the thoughts, the memories, and emotions that your body currently hosts. It's important you understand that distinction. Be by yourself. Watch your mind and watch your body today. Do not let yourself get embroiled in their memories. Wow, that's really cool, Basia. Thank you so much. Hello, Grand Rising. She came to my home and passed away. Do you have a message about Lindsay Amanda Wagner, please? It wasn't unexpected. It wasn't unexpected. But what you are seeking is not to hold yourself to my journey, but hold yourself to your journey. Yes. She's saying that don't get caught up in what happened to her. Don't get caught up in that. That was her journey. Stay focused on yours. The reason was to give you the opportunity to value what is in front of you now. She's saying that you haven't been valuing what some of the things that you've been working on in your life, you're not valuing them enough. You really need to value them. a door is going to open for you really quickly if you start really putting your love and your excitement into the things that you're not as enthusiastic about as you're supposed to be. So, yeah, her message is basically to value your life more fully in the things that you're doing completely, right? It's really cool. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that gifter badge. Really appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we got a question from Amy. Hi, Amy. I would love to start working. I'm not sure what I should pursue. I am thinking possibly a YouTube channel or writing a children's books. Any advice from my spirit, please? Go! Woo! Go for it. Go for it. Do not think in your mind about it. Go for it. I'm getting like really strong from Metatron, like pushing you forward. Understand that, yes, that the actions and inactions create a very unique geometry and symmetry in the function. Go forward. Don't think about the YouTube channel, Amy. Do the YouTube channel. Start writing the children's books now, like now. They're going to create a whole other range of things that will start to unfold for you. Like really get focused on that. Don't talk about it. Oh, look at the waves. Woohoo! Thank you. But really focus on that, Amy. Like really, like do it. Do it. Like it's really insistent and strong. Yeah, you're going to create an energetic geometry that's a result of the actions you take. That's going to set other things in motions that you can't perceive at this time. The uncertainty will pass in about 3 weeks once you get into it and get into the joy and the excitement of what you are doing. Into the joy and excitement of what you're doing. Right? Energy is so powerful. I love that. Thank you so much. Karen's asking, will my late husband be with me in Europe next week when I see my first grandchild? Of course he will. He's very excited about this. Oh my gosh. You watch. When you see your grandchild, you watch. Your grandchild is going to be looking to the left. They'll be looking to the left. They're going to be looking at him, okay? They're going to see your husband with you energetically, because children between the ages of birth and 5 have a broader spectrum of perception than we've learned from our world, from being exposed to sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Your grandchild's going to actually look up and see him, and watch the expression on the face. Thanks for the ball cap. I really appreciate it. and so really, like, you want to go to that place. Really, really let yourself be present. So yeah, he will definitely be there with you. But watch your grandchild. When you're looking at your grandchild, they're going to look at you first, and then they're going to turn and they're going to look and they'll see him there. He's going to be like a golden white aura that the child is going to see, okay? And know that. Let yourself feel that's going to be really exciting. And when that happens, please join us on our Monday, Wednesday, Friday events and share your experience, or go to my YouTube channel under this video when it loads up on the site and share your experience. And again, congratulations on the grandchild. And I'm your husband is really excited and thrilled about that. Yes. He says he doesn't want you to delight in this alone. Do not be surprised who you're going to be encountering when you get to Europe. It's going to be very interesting for you. He does not want you to enjoy the journey alone. He wants you to enjoy it with another, right? Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Marina's asking, will my cat be back? Not for another day or two, Marina. Not for another day or two. Yes, it's that time of year for cats. But fear not, it's almost done. Just a day or two, okay? You'll see your cat again. Wonderful. And then again, leave a comment or your experience with it. Oh, that's wonderful. Good morning, Puri. How are you doing? I'm looking forward to seeing you in the 104 too. We got our 104 Masterclass starting next week, and it's for students that have already taken our earlier courses. So we'll look forward to seeing you there, Puri. Christopher is reminding us to, if you've got a question, please place the word question before your question, because I've trained my mind to look for that word, so it will tell me, my mind will tell me when someone's asking a question, and I can put focus to your question as best I can. Yes, here we go again. A question from G Fresco. Is there a message for me? Thank you. Oh, I don't know who this is, but they're telling me that you're not eating enough greens. They're telling you're not eating enough greens. You need to eat more greens. Yes, you need to eat more green food. Green food. Green food. They're very, someone is saying kelp too, like kelp. Green sea kelp would be really good for you. But green food, very strong. You want to engaged in some green food. That would be very, 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 very helpful. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. So happy to serve. Really, I am. Question from Manoj. Can my guides give me a message on how I can awaken my Kundalini? There, I don't know who this is, but they're saying what you can do is sit. You want to sit on a chair, a wooden chair that's a solid chair bottom, and you want to put your feet in front of you, and you put your hands beside you, and you want to lift the body up and pull down onto the sacrum. You want to pull down on your sacrum like this. So you're pulling the body down, all the pressure on the sacrum, pressure on, pressure off. And then feel the energy release that's going to happen in that lower area. Then when you feel that energy release that happens when you move the sacrum, you want to breathe that energy up. You want to draw that energy up into the third eye area of the body, the pineal gland. Some people call it the third eye. I think it's here. It's actually the pineal gland in the middle of your brain. But you want to bring that energy up. For you, that's what they're saying. I've never heard them say that before. You really want to pull down and get that sacrum moving. Otherwise, you can get your sacrum moving also is by clenching and unclenching your butt muscles. Whenever you have to go to the washroom, you can tighten those lower muscles, and that will actually cause pressure if you tighten them enough. Cause pressure on your sacrum and get that Kundalini energy that's often stuck down here in the sexual centers of people. Most people's Kundalini is trapped in their groin area, in their groins, and trapped in the lower energy centers. And you need to release that energy, move it up through the body, not leave it down in there. It's not a good place to leave it. It will not benefit you very much that way to leave it down there. That's wonderful, Manoj. Thank you for the question. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Question from Jackie F. Why am I choosing to be chronically lazy, non-productive, and hoarding? Thank you, Jackie. You're not choosing it. You have not differentiated between who you are and your physical body. Your physical body is an animal. The physical body, our body, this body that I'm in, it's an animal. The body you have is an animal. Animals don't care about much more than eating, sleeping, and procreating. That's their function. That's your innate function with your body, everyone's body. You're going to have to actually pick your body up and teach it to be active. You actually have to teach the body. Like if you take a dog from the wild, you can train it after a period of time. Look at the dogs and pets people have. They train them. That animal has to be trained. If you don't train an animal, it'll pee, it'll crap wherever it wants to. It'll do whatever it feels like doing. And most people on the planet right now believe that the body is who they are. Your body is not who you are. Your body is an instrument that you are here to learn to utilize in the process of creation. So, Jackie, you really have to take your body, get it up, go for walks, and tell your body, we're taking you out for a walk for fresh air. You're going to do the dishes. You're going to clean things. You're going to teach your body. Remember, put yourself in the role that you're supposed to be. Your body's designed to be your servant, not your master. And a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think the body, this is who I am. It's not. The body is a vehicle that you've been given to learn creation in a physical dimension. So please, Jackie, get up. Get your body up. It's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. Get your body up. Get it to take action. It's going to complain like any other animal. The first time you try to teach an animal not to pee on the floor, you got to train it to not do that. And you got to train it until it finally learns that. So you have to literally teach your body to do what you need it to do. Your body's not who you are. It's an instrument that you have to use in this delicious realm of creation that we get to experience together. It's wonderful. Thanks for that question, Jackie. Really appreciate it. Tanya Castro saying, oh my God, me too, Jackie. Yeah, it is. A lot of people don't realize that your body is not you. That's why it does what you want it to do. Woohoo! Right? The body is doing what I think it to do. It's designed to follow your orders. You're not designed to follow its orders, but most people do because they think they are it. And your educational systems on this planet currently condition you to believe that your body is you. It is not. It is the vehicle that you are here to use. The vehicle. It's not who you are. Great question. Question from Sharon LaJoy. May I have a message from my guides? Thank you. Yes. 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 When you watch the sunset today, Sharon, even if it's a cloudy day where you are, watch towards the sunset. Let your mind be at peace and be open to receiving the image we will give you, which contains the idea, which has the answer to your questions. They're stating questions. You've got questions you've been asking that you're waiting for answers from. Today, watch the sunset in the direction of the sunset. Let yourself be open and receptive to receiving the image that will offer the answers to those questions. Really excited. Let us know what happened with this, Sharon. Tanya saying motivation is gone. Again, motivation is something you give to your body. You don't get motivation from your body. Everybody's trying to get something from their body. Please listen to this. Master Jesus keeps telling us people are so lost in the animus. They're so lost in matter. They've lost to the earth. Your body is not you. The body can't motivate you. You must motivate it. It's your servant. It's your master. Look, I'm going to do something right now. Watch this. I'm going to tell my body to do something. I'm going to say, go up and get that glass of water. Watch this. It's going to follow my instructions. Okay, body, get up. We're going to go over here. We're going to walk over here. We're going to come. We're going to pour a bit of water in this glass. Listen to me. Keep listening. We put water in the glass. Now, body, we're going to come walking back over here with this glass of water. And I even told my body to grab some Celtic sea salt for my water. Now, the body's designed to follow your instructions. You have to motivate it. It will not motivate you. It's an animal. Look at any animal. They just eat, they sleep, they procreate. They don't do anything else. So remember that. You're here to motivate the body. The body's not here to motivate you. Good old Celtic sea salt for the water. Please make certain that you're properly hydrating and you're remineralizing your water. You're going out and grounding. The energies are going to be very, 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 very powerful over the next 7 to 10 days, right? I've been told they're going to be called the fingers of God, that we're going to be receiving energy from the sun. They're calling them the fingers of God. And again, I don't know why they give me that term, but they are. Great question. I want to thank you for that question, Jackie, so much. So somebody's saying, hello, William. I'm very worried about my cat, Pops. Is he just getting old? He is sick. Again, animals, even your body, the one you're sitting in right now, hearing these words from, and even the body I'm speaking through, this body will cease to function one day. It's not meant to last forever. It's meant to last long enough for us to acquire a certain level of experience. And your beautiful being cat, again, is in this process. What you can do to ameliorate some of his suffering and perhaps even induce healing is place your hands over his body without any worry or fear. Without any worry or fear, place hands on your cat's body and go into the feeling of love and gratitude you feel, and let that feeling of love and gratitude flow into his body from your body. Just let your energy, your idea, your love, not your fear, because a lot of people, oh, my animal's sick, oh, my poor animal. You're adding energy that's going to frighten and scare the animal more. So you want to put energy that's love-based, compassionate. Even if it is making his transition, right? Even though he's making his transition in the way he's making his transition, be grateful, be happy, assure him, comfort him during this time of transition where he leaves the physical body and moves beyond the form. And we need to treat our loved ones the same way when they're leaving the physical dimension. We need to really be there to comfort them and rejoice at the time we spent with them and usher them on to the next stage of their journey. We shouldn't be trying to hold people back. I don't want you to leave. Stay here for me. No, let them go on their journey. That's like saying to your child who wants to go to university, oh, don't go to university. I'll be so lonely. No, you want to rejoice on the journey that your loved ones are going on. And we want to rejoice on the journey that we are on, right? You're not here to suffer. And they're not here to suffer. They're here to learn what they came here to learn. But just put your hands over the cat. And again, Let your love and your gratitude flow into him, okay? And you'll also start to feel better. And so he'll feel better too about that journey, right? It's a very exciting thing. Question from Amanda. Is there anything my guides want to say to me? I keep hearing ringing in my ears. A lot of people are hearing these different sounds and vibrations and getting different emotions right now. No, thank you for that wonderful heart. Understand that there is a change happening on this planet. We call it ascension energy. There are energies bombarding the planet. Science will call them X-rays, gamma rays, cosmic rays, solar energy, coronal holes, whatever they want to call it. There is an energy that's altering and changing the way life is on this planet. And these energies can only do one of two things. They can create or they can destroy. And you can receive them as creative energy or destructive energy. So how you integrate these energies is really important. A lot of people are going batshit crazy, not because they want to, but because they're not aware that these energies are affecting their bodies, affecting their minds, and altering even our DNA. And the behavior that most people are going through is not being consciously chosen. Anyway, you want to get yourself aligned to love. Get yourself closer into a vibration of love. And I promise you, these energies will uplift that. They'll elevate your love. They'll elevate your fear. The energy doesn't care. It's just going to do what it does. But you can use it in any way you choose. Question from Kutana. I followed your advice about calming down, but I still don't have a job. I've started looking out of state. Will this help? My bills are so far behind. I need guidance. Okay, thank you. First of all, you need to get to a place where you get into a state of fearlessness. That doesn't mean to not be responsible. Whatever money you have that you can put towards your bills, do it. Do not have any fear around money. If you have fear around money, you're going to have problems with money. I know that because I lived in that fear for many decades. I lived in fear around money for many decades, okay? And these last 5 years that I've been now working with guides and angels and ascended masters and learning to release my fear, things have changed. So the first thing you want to do, yes, I'm being told about out of state. Yes, going out of state will lead you to the very thing you think you're missing. It will lead you. It's not that you want to go out of state. You're being led out of state, okay? Somebody's leading you out of state. But you want to go into a place of fearlessness around money and gratitude. If you gotta spend money, do it with joy. If you want to pay a bill, pay your bill with joy and gratitude. You got to pay your rent, and pay your rent with love and respect and excitement and enthusiasm, because you're helping fulfill a cycle of transformation of energy from one state to another. You're helping energy move in the creative process. And most importantly, Kutana, you want to stay in a state of grace, appreciation, knowing that there is a new life unfolding for you. If you understand that there's a new life unfolding for you, there's just simple little things you can think and say and do that will lead you to it much quicker. Gratitude is so important. I know it can be really hard when you're starting to think, I don't have enough money. That thought creates an energy. That energy creates events and circumstances. But there is an abundance of money on this planet. There's more money on this planet available to more people than there ever has been. So consider that, Katana, that there's an abundance for you right now. If you can just simply be, I'm open and receptive to receiving all the abundance the universe has for me. Just that statement. And stay in the energy. Feel the words of that statement. I'm open and receptive to receiving all the abundance from the universe that it has for me. You really want to get in that energy. And again, enjoy paying your bills. Enjoy doing those things. Do those things with joy. Don't do them with resentment and fear. Because if you do them with resentment and fear, you're going to create more experiences of resentment and fear. Great question, Katana. Thank you so much for your question. Yeah, you have a lot of fun out of state, by the way. You're going to have a lot of fun when you go there. Yes. Question from Soul Healing for Archangel Raphael. How can I best assist clients with autoimmune diseases? This is a really good question. And let me just, yes, I know. He's saying that very few of you understand the power of your word. And it is important you teach those that you are here to serve to understand the power of their word. You must understand the language they are currently using in relation to their own conditions of health or dysfunction or what you would call disease. Please understand that the nature and quality of their thoughts and the structure of their language and behavior will support immune function, or it will diminish its function. And I want to, on that note, I want to mention something I came across on, I think I came across it on TikTok, about this mold called the slime mold, that these Japanese researchers took this slime mold, and they found that this slime mold could actually grow through mazes and figure out problems. And so they took this slime mold and they took a miniature version of the Tokyo subway, and they put this slime mold in with that pathway of the subways. And the slime mold in 28 hours, this is a slime mold, okay? And in 28 hours, the slime mold reconfigured itself and restructured the Tokyo subway system in a more efficient manner than the people that designed the subway system could have. In 28 hours, it found a better way to organize itself in that system. So if a little slime mold can reorganize itself to be functioning effectively, then you can talk to your clients, and those of you who are here to assist in healing, and teach them how to love, honor, and cherish their immune system, to be in great gratitude and respect and appreciation for it. Because every cell in your body is listening to you. I don't care where you are, who you are. Every cell in your body hears every thought you think and every word you speak, and it hears every thought you receive from the world. Your body and your system is listening all the time. So be mindful what you give attention to. Guide your clients to be very mindful of what they think about their bodies. It's a beautiful, powerful, strong, healthy, vibrant immune system. I'm so grateful for it. And if they go deeply and profoundly into that feeling, they will feel an immediate relief, because the cells in the body react and respond to what you think. Just like these cells are reacting and responding to what I think. Your immune system will react and respond to what you think, whether you're conscious of it or not. So train your clients to watch what they think, watch what they feel, because the body reacts to what you think and what you feel, and it responds to accordingly, right? Great question. Thank you so much, Soul Healing. Really appreciate that. Any messages from my guides and angels in heaven? Steve and Monica are asking messages. They're telling me that you both need to open your ear. You need to open your ear, your inner hearing. The function of meditation. They're showing me an image of you two. You two need to sit in quiet meditation. Join your hands together, palms on top of each other's palms. You can do this sitting down, or you can do this in the lotus, whichever position is most comfortable for you. But each of you put your hands, palms together. Quiet your mind down, quiet your body, and just make the decision that you're both open and receptive to receiving higher wisdom and knowledge. You're open and receptive to receiving higher wisdom and knowledge. It's very important, those words. You're open and receptive to receiving higher wisdom and knowledge. The structure of words into sentences and concepts literally organizes energy and how it will respond and react to you, both in your body, in your world, and between yourself and the other dimensions of consciousness that are available to everybody, right? Great question, though. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Amanda. For those of you that are on, my goal this week was to try and get a total of 20 subscribers on TikTok. I'm at 15 right now. So if you're on TikTok, if you can subscribe to my channel, help get me to my goal. It'd be really, really helpful. Scrolling down here. Question from Carolyn. Does my current house have fairies? Yes, it does. Yes. But these are not the finer fairies that you experience in the other space. These are more like forest fairies, like deep, dense trees, like working with the heavier elements, where the fairies from the other place like to work with flowers and the lighter plant kingdom. But these ones are more, I'll use the word energy dense. They're more energy dense. They've got more energy to work with because they work with the larger elements of the natural world, trees and such. Yeah, so they do. Yeah. Put an amethyst in the middle of your backyard. Put an amethyst in the middle of your backyard, and just sit there. That will open up a communication portal, if I can use that term. But put an amethyst in the middle of your backyard and just sit and feel. Yeah, the left ear, the right ear, you'll feel them connect to you in different ways at that time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then let us know your experience. It's always important to share your experiences with others. Oh, you're very, very, very welcome. Is there a message for me? Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm not sure. Something about a little boy. There's something about a little boy. He's sitting in a sandbox with a little pail and a shovel, like a little toy tractor. And this little boy, for some reason, he's telling me that he's missing you, and I don't know what that means, but he's telling me that he misses you, and he wants you to connect to him. Yeah. So like whatever that is for you, that little boy energetically wants you to connect to him. So again, share with us what that means, because I just let myself receive information and transmit it to you, right? And I want to talk a bit about mediumship. Mediumship is a natural function for everybody that has to be developed. We're all born with 5 physical senses, but we're also born with these non-physical senses of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, but we do not have and have not had the educational system that facilitates the development and training of those things, unless you go to places like monasteries, or you go to the Eastern Vedic script, Vedic masters and learn from them, or up in the Himalayan, go to the Himalayan masters and learn how to open up your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, clairsentience. Or you can come to our masterclass series, which starts, our new masterclass series starts June the 24th. So you can certainly come and join and learn and begin to open up those inner senses you have that may not be developed. Question, any message for my mom that will help her with her physical issues? Diabetes. Yeah. Thank you. Again, all I am doing is transmitting information that I am receiving, much the same way as you're speaking to a doctor on the phone and he's giving you a suggestion about what you can do. And I ask these questions of my guides and angels and the other ones that are here for you guys. And what I'm being told is your mother needs to let her bitterness go. She needs to let her bitterness go, right? Also, the pancreas is a very fascinating organ, right? It's a beautiful, wonderful organ. She needs to cultivate a relationship that's sweeter with her body. She needs to become delighted in her body. Have her move her awareness. Have her do this. Have her bring her awareness to where the pancreas is in the body. Bring her awareness to the pancreas. Get into a relationship, loving relationship with the pancreas. Let it feel your presence. I'm in a relationship with this hand right now, and it's doing what I say. I can say to the hand, caress me, and it does that. It reacts and responds to me telling it what to do. It's what it's designed to do. Your body's designed to respond to you. And all the organs in your body are designed and capable of responding to you. So have her move into the pancreas, go into it, and go into a really deep, deep appreciation and gratitude for everything that it does for her. Just let her stay in that energy. Just every day, as often as she can, be thankful, grateful for it. Just have her to be in that. All the other symptoms that I'm told to tell you this, all the other symptoms that she's experiencing, again, go into a state or an energy of love and grace and gratitude for her body. So many people are busy criticizing and attacking their bodies. I don't like my body. I don't like it this way. And yet, so your body gets sick. It gets diseased. Your body's, you're an animal, you're inhabiting. It reacts and responds to what you think all the time. What are you thinking about your body, and where do you learn to think that? Why would you think anything less that your body is a masterpiece? I don't care what your body looks like. It is a masterpiece. And there will never be another body like yours in all of creation. Treat your body like a masterpiece with love and respect and kindness and good food and exercise and play. Treat your body like a masterpiece, because it is. It's a really masterpiece. It is. Please do that. And teach your mom to do that, Jen. She'll learn. Oh, thank you for that super sticker, Carolyn. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Question from Seraphim Susan. Message for me about my growth of my spirituality-based business this and coming years. Again, Emotion, thank you for that wonderful heart over my head. The emotions that you have are creating your experiences. And most people do not know that they can change their emotional energy. You're not taught this in schools. You're taught, oh, that's just the way you feel. No, your emotions are an energy that you've acquired from this world or you've created with your thinking mind. And if you can learn to shift and change what you're putting in your mind and what you allow in your mind, what you receive from this world, you'll start to gain authority over your emotions. Emotions are the energy you create your experiences with. So really, you want to get to that place of excitement and enthusiasm around your work, right? Knowing that you are here to elevate others with your truth, your knowledge, and your wisdom. Again, the function of love is the basis for all teaching. The function of love is designed to be the basis for all teaching. The function of fear can do the same thing. But for you, Seraphim Susan, you want to really get aligned to the vibration of love, that everything you think and say and do is a function of love. Everything you do with your business is a function of love. And ask yourself, is this what I'm thinking? Is this what I'm saying? Is this what I'm doing? A function of love. And if the answer is yes, then keep doing it. If the answer is no, then change it. Everything that you do as a function of love will create miracles in your life. Everything you do from a function of fear will create discomfort and suffering in your life. Fear equals suffering. Love equals creation. It's really simple. And you're not here to suffer. None of you came here to suffer. You came here to learn to create. You're not your emotions. You're not your body. They're instruments you have to use to create with. Thank you, Seraphim. Seraphim Susan. Question from Sarita. Any message from my transition partner, my new friend I'm starting to love too? Is he a good choice or any rejoicing? I get this really rejoicing. He is like this fountain of light and gratitude towards you. He's so happy that you are finally embracing the love that you are naturally inclined to receive from who you are. Yes, so grateful. Yes, yes, yes. He says he's been trying to do it without pushing you. It's so happy, so much gratitude, so much happiness. He wants you to embrace it even more so. Embrace love even more so. You know how precious this is. He's saying that. You know how precious this is. You know how precious this is. Embrace it. I want you to embrace it. It is so precious, right? Love is precious. Whether it's the love you cultivate in yourself or with another being, it's precious. Love is precious. And not enough people understand the function of love. Most people think they're doing the right thing, but most people that are doing the so-called right thing are doing it from anger and they're doing it from fear. And they're not helping humanity at all. They're doing things trying to be right instead of doing what's right, right? Doing things because you want to be right versus doing things that are right are very, very different, right? So consider that. Thank you so much for that question, Sarita. Really appreciate it. You're welcome, Carolyn. Hi, Mads is asking, do I have any messages from any loved ones? You need to take a vacation. You need to go. Again, I'm being shown a very warm, sandy beach. Your feet are up. Your feet are up, and you're sipping a beautiful, I'm seeing a lime drink, a drink with lime in it. You're sipping this drink, and you're literally in your bliss. You need to go do this. You need to get into your bliss. Get into your bliss. Yes. And be open to the receiving. That's the other thing. Be open to the receiving. I don't know what that receiving is. Well, actually, I do. Again, but be open to the receiving. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to have you thinking too much about it. But just know that when you get into that position, be open to the receiving. That's the words I'm being given. Be open to the receiving. Right? And then it got to do with that sandy beach and the chair and then